Welcome to the Shark Tank. In the tank, government leaders seek investments to start, grow, or save their economies. The sharks consist of well-known, experienced, and sometimes ruthless investors who would stop at nothing to make more money. Today's sharks include former CEO of Bain Capital, Mitt Romney, the current face of the grand old party, the Republican, the fearsome underdog, the Democrat, and the leader of the socialist world, China. Next up in the Shark Tank, the United States government believes it has the solution to recessionary times and is seeking a large investment from the sharks to stabilize the United States economy.
Good afternoon. I'm the President of the United States of America, and I'm here seeking an investment of $2 trillion in order to stimulate the U.S.'s economy.
Let me get this straight. You're asking for $2 trillion.
Yes, sir, I am. We believe that with this $2 trillion, we can get the U.S.'s economy back on track.
Well, I'm Mitt Romney, and I believe in America. So what have you got planned? What are you going to do with this $2 trillion?
Keynesian economics is the view that in the short run, especially during recessions, economic output is strongly influenced by aggregate demand and total spending in the economy. I plan on having the government spend this $2 trillion to speed up the recovery from the 2008 recession. Now, in theory, we will spend the money that the citizens are not willing to spend themselves in times of recession. As time goes on, the people will spend more money, the effects of the recession will be offset, and everyone will be happy. Except for our grandchildren, who are going to be the ones who have to pay off this debt.
Now listen here, I'm looking for some short-term projects. I'm thinking like 2 to 3 years. Do you have any shovel-ready projects?
As in ones that we can start tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Well, what if we thought towards more of the multiplier effect?
Which, in theory, if you give the money to the people and they spend it now, it will increase its value and create a ripple effect which increases employment and the total output of goods and services in the economy.
But I am curious, how much money do you have invested in this anyways?
Give or take, probably about little over 18 trillion.
What in the world? Well, listen here, man. I'm concerned about my investments still. I like my dollars to go out and come back to me, So, I'm still kind of concerned that you don't have any short-term goals set up for this. It's all long-term, down the trail, perhaps. So, I really want to know if you have any shovel-ready projects already set up so we can get our boots on the ground for this.
I can neither confirm nor deny that at this time.
Now you look here. This plan's more ludicrous than that famous rapper. I don't see any upcoming plans. I don't see any way for in the near time for me to get my investment back. So man, I'm out.
Well, I'm a big fan of this idea. I think it has lots of potential, and I think increasing government spending by giving it to the people is a good way to stimulate the U.S. economy. But since they have a majority now, I guess I'm out too.
Well, I suppose if it doesn't work, I could just always use my executive powers.
Now wait a minute here, Mr. President. I've been looking, and you've done some serious research on this. With some major, and I mean major adjustments, I really think we could pull this off. But on one condition. We've got to do it my way.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Romney. I'm not sure if that's what the American people want.
And how would you know?
Well, remember 2012?
Yeah.
You kinda lost.
You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm through. I'm going into boxing. I'm out.
All right, Mr. President. I think we can work together. I like big government. That's my thing. I'll give you the $2 trillion, but I want a bigger return than your citizens are getting. I want a 10% interest rate on the loan I'm providing you.
How about 8%?
8.5.
Okay.
All right, we have a deal.
It was a tough sale, but I truly believe that this $2 trillion that was granted to me is going to completely turn around our economy. God bless you, and God bless America.